Hello there, my lovely. This is your yes or no pick a card reading. So we have got today this pick a card for you. So we're going to go over them in a second, but just take a moment to focus in right now on the question and what you want to actually ask. Try and be direct, try and be exact with it, and try and really focus on that. So we're going to go through the piles now for you, so you get an idea of each pile. So we have got pile number 1 here. We have got this little this little white peach. We have got You Are My Sunshine as a little emblem. We have got the Magic the Gathering roll down dice, number 10. And we have got here this blue gemstone. And for your letters, we've got T and A. Pile 2, which is this one over here, we have got a little ring. We have got a little leaf. You might like the outdoors. We've got number 12 on the dice. And we've got this little black obsidian. For your letters, we've got P and I. Now, group 3, we have got this little feather. So many of you might like feathers as a sign of hope. Personally, whenever I see a feather, I always think of feathers from spirit. So some of you might be getting feathers or objects from spirit sent to you right now. Or you might just see it as an angel feather, or you might be connected very heavily to the angels. We've got the little chewing gum here. So this is basically almost like saying you're in a sticky situation for me. Some of you just might like candy or just might like chewing gum, but I always see it as like you are in a sticky situation, or you find the situation you're in sticky. We have got number 18 on the dice here. And we have got here as our gemstone this little purple gemstone. We've got the letters R and O. Pile 4 here, we've got is the strawberry. We've got the little shell here. And we've got the I love you to the moon and back. And for your number, we've got 15. We've got this little red gemstone here. And we've got C and a H. So just take a moment now just to really focus in on that question. Allow yourself to relax and feel whichever one you feel drawn to the most. If you do find it very, very difficult trying to pick a card or pick a pile, feel free to watch this whole video. It's only short, and you can see each of the resonation cards for each pile, so you can work out which pile you do resonate with the most, just so I can connect with your energy and you can connect with the energy of the reading. So we're going to get started now, but please stick around for your pile. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, pile 1. This is your reading. So today for your charms, you've got this little white peach. To me, it kind of represents purity, like feelings of purity. And we've got You Are My Sunshine as well as the message, little message coin here as the charm. I always see that as coming back to childhood. If you ever know that song, You Are My Sunshine, you are my only sunshine, you make me happy when the skies are grey. There's a lot of innocence here. And for the dice, we've got number 10. We've got this blue gemstone here. Now for the letters, we've got T and A. Don't worry if you can't take both of those ones, as long as you can take, or as long as you feel drawn to this pile. We're going to get some of the resonation cards just so that you can check that it is for you, that you are resonating with it, that you are connecting to it. So pile 1, how are you feeling at this present time? How are you currently feeling? So pile 1, A lot of hidden emotions here, a lot of hidden emotions. I always feel like whenever they come up reversed like that for me, or whenever I feel like I need to come up reversed, it always feels like repression or something is hidden. And I feel like with you particularly right now, you are kind of hiding a lot of your emotions, almost like repressing a lot of your emotions. You're wanting to reach out, you're wanting to communicate, you're wanting to have a conversation, but I don't feel like you really feel like you can have a conversation. Like, you feel like you're kind of having to work on this on your own, and you are doing a lot of self-improvement on your own right now with the Hangman. Like, you are trying to get that security and strength from yourself and not other people. So this is almost like, although that it is a lot of repressed feelings, I feel like, which is never good, it's you actually choosing to kind of take your time and actually say, you know what, I'm gonna kind of take my time out of this, and I'm actually gonna go and focus on what do I need to do next and how do I move myself forward next. You try not to get distracted by other people or other situations, which is quite good. But what do you need to know about your question though? What do you need to know about your question? Do you need to know about your question right now though? I feel like I need one more actually. It almost feels like you just want to keep going and going and going and going and going and going with this right now. Almost like there's this kind of like, I'm working so hard, I am kind of exhausting myself, like I'm pushing myself so hard, I'm almost getting to the point of complete exhaustion, but you're not really seeing the payoff here. Like, yes, you are optimistic, and yes, you are enjoying yourself, and you're quite happy in yourself. It's almost like for the hard work you're putting in, you're not really getting the payoff, you're not really getting what you deserve in exchange for it. It's like you're spending all this time working hard, you're spending all this time focusing on what you need to get done, but you don't feel like you have the ability to kind of walk away and just say, you know what, I'm kind of done with this, you know what, I kind of need to pull away from this and walk away from it. You don't really feel like you've got that yet. And I do feel like this is quite unfair to you because you're really not getting what you deserve. You know, your hard work is not being rewarded right now. What about your answer though? Is your answer to your question a yes or a no? And please remember as well, if you don't like this reading, if you disagree with the answer or you don't want the answer to be so, we are all master manifestors. We have the ability to manifest and control our lives. So if you do want to kind of reject or accept this reading, so if you want to accept this reading, just comment down below that you accept it, or comment down below that you reject it, as we all do have the ability and the power to kind of push the universe in our direction. So is the answer to your question a yes or a no? So I do feel like this is a yes with a Chariot card coming out here. But I feel like the issue here is it's not really going to play out exactly how you expected it to. It's almost like it's a little bit off balance, a little bit off centre. There is going to be some troubled waters ahead, and coming out with the reverse of the Three of Pentacles as well. Almost like some losses, and definitely some injustice here with the reverse of the Justice card. So there's a lot of like injustice here and a lot of unfairness here going on. One thing I would say is be a little bit cautious, be a little bit careful with this, because I feel like more than anything, the big problem or the big issue here is that it's not necessarily going to move forward very quickly. Yes, I do feel like it's going to be a yes in the end, but it's almost like it's going to be a roundabout way, so it won't come out the way you expect it to, but I do feel like it is a yes overall. So please do check down below for the timestamps for all the others if you'd like them, and also for a private reading. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, pile 2, this is your reading. So today we have got a yes or no reading for you. We're going to go through each of the charms now, and then we're going to get some resonation cards just so that you know that you are resonating with this reading, and so that I can connect to your energy as well. So begin with the charms here. We've got this ring. We've got this little leaf here. So some of you may like the outdoors, may like gardening. We've got a little leaf here. We have got on the dice a number 12. And we have got this little obsidian gemstone. For these little letters down the bottom, we have got this P and an I. And let's have a look at your resonation cards, just so you make sure that you are resonating with this reading. If you feel like the reading isn't for you, please check one of the other piles, which will be in the chat, in the comments down below. So, how are you feeling about this situation? How are you feeling at this present time? How are you feeling at this present time? A little bit like nothing is going your way, like there's always trouble ahead, there's always issues, there's problems. Definitely some sort of financial problems, but this is kind of hiding the fact that you're more overburdened. And I feel like the honest answer is that you're more overburdened by things that do not serve you than anything else. Yes, there is some financial issues or financial difficulties at play, but it's more to do with like this exhaustion of like, I'm feeling exhausted, I feel like I'm not moving forward, I'm feeling like I'm tired. Anything else you need to know though? Feeling quite indecisive, but feeling like you have to take action. So you might be feeling very indecisive right now about what to do or how is it going to go, but you feel like you have to just take action regardless. Like you feel like I need to just rush forward, otherwise I'm going to end up stuck. Otherwise it's going to end up with more problems later on. I'm going to go into it now. So is there anything else you need to know about this question? Is there anything else you need to know about this question though? Slow down, don't take action right away. You need to kind of reassess the situation. You need to kind of see it from above or see it from afar, because just focusing on how it's going right now will cause some issues for you and some obstacles. With the Lovers cards, I feel like actually you've got a lot of people who want to support you and want you to head forward and want to help you. So as much as I feel like there is a little bit of feeling of I'm on my own, or feel like, oh, it's just up to me, it does feel like you have other people around you that are willing to help you and are able to help you, but you're just not in the right place right now to accept that help, and you need to kind of be in the right place first to accept it. But once you do know you've got a lot of people around you that want to support you and want to help you, so you're not alone in this. What about your answer though? Is the answer to your question a yes or a no? Is the answer to your question a yes or a no? So, the first card I got was the Devil, but I feel like I needed a clarification card, which came in as the King of Cups. There is going to be some insecurities here. There is going to be some problems, some issues, some insecurities that you're going to have to overcome to do with this question. But you have the power to break free, which is why the Devil card came out. You have the ability to kind of break these chains and break the chains that are holding you back. It will take a lot more communication, so you may need to work on communication to actually bring it forward and actually push it forward. But it does feel like it is a yes here with the King of Cups. It does feel like it's a yes. But understand that we are all master manifestors. We all can manifest and alter our reality in whatever way we wish. So if you would like to accept this reading, if you'd like to accept the way things are headed from the universe, then type into chat in the comments down below, I accept this. Or if you don't want this, type into chat, I reject this. So just let the universe know that you are either accepting this or rejecting this reality. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, pile 3. This is your yes or no any question reading. So we're going to go through the charms first, but we're also going to get some resonation cards for you. This is just to make sure that this is the reading for you. This is the reading that you're resonating with. If you do feel like it's not resonating with you, please check out one of the other pick a card readings in this video. So pick one of the other piles and just listen to the resonation messages to find the one that suits you. So we have got here to begin with the feather. So I always see feathers as messages of hope from spirit. Like you see a feather or you find a random feather. A feather comes into your path as a sign of hope, sign of somebody in spirit thinking of you. Others of you might see it as literally as a sign of an angel, that kind of thing. And for your second charm here, we have got the little thing of chewing gum or the little sweetie. Some of you might just like sweets, but some of you might be feeling like you are in a sticky situation, like you are stuck or in a sticky situation, because that's what I usually see this gum charm as, a sticky situation. Now for your dice, we have got 18, got number 18, and for your gemstone here, we have got this lovely little amethyst. And for your letters, we have got R and we've got O. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, we're going to go into your resonation cards now to see if this reading is resonating with you. So how are you feeling about this question right now? Or how are you feeling right now about this question? You feel like you're juggling a lot. Like you definitely feel like you're juggling a lot. You're taking a lot on. But you don't have enough time to perform all the actions you need to. So this is very much like, oh, I'm doing so much, but I still don't have enough time to get everything done. It's almost like this is being left at the wayside, or something to do with this has been delayed because of not physically having enough time. You're definitely not enjoying this right now. You're definitely feeling like very drained, like I'm not really enjoying this. And you don't really see things moving forward at this time. So there is a pessimistic view here. I'm feeling like, oh, I don't really feel like anything's moving forward. I don't really feel like anything's progressing. I'm a bit worried that I'm wasting my time. I'm a bit worried that, you know, nobody's going to listen or nobody's going to care, that kind of thing. There is that kind of worry here. So be aware of that, because I feel like that worry is kind of playing quite a large part in your life right now. Like, this kind of mentality of like, I'm not really sure if anybody is paying attention or if anybody really cares, kind of thing. It is kind of draining you a little bit right now, and it's because you've got so much burdens you're having to take on right now. What about your question though? What do you need to know about your question right now? What do you need to know about your question though? There might be some financial losses here when you kind of try and get balance, or when you try and get things to move forward in the right direction. There may be some sort of financial losses that causes some issues for you, because you feel like you can't really kind of press onwards because you don't have the finances, or there's some other obligations to do with finances issues coming up. Anything else? This is definitely your judgment. Like, you are definitely in control of this situation, like even more than normal. Like, you have the power to shift it to the reality you want. As much as you might be feeling a little bit powerless right now, if you take a hard look, you'll actually go, you know what, I can focus on this going forward, I can push this forward. but I need to really choose to kind of take the time out to do it myself, sort of thing, to do the progression forward myself. So bear that in mind, because I feel like there is a bit of an issue here of like how quickly things are moving forward, or how quickly things will move forward. So we're going to go on now to your answer. So this is whether or not it is a yes or a no. So is the answer to your question a yes, or is it no? Is the answer to your question a yes, or is it no? There is definitely a lot of communication issues around this answer, around this, like issues with communication, and I feel like it's heavily influenced because it's quite an emotional question, so there's a lot of emotions attached to it, of like, if it's yes, I feel this way, if it's no, I feel this way, and definitely this worry of like, I'm worried that nothing will pan out, like if this doesn't go the right way or the way I want it to, I'm worried that nothing will pan out. Don't worry about that. Sometimes we have to take side steps. Sometimes we have to go down another route, but there is another way. There is always another way. And panning out here, what's hidden is the fact that there is lack of action right now, and the fact you're having to slow down and actually get your bearings a bit better. Although I do feel like this is a yes, you're going to have to slow down for this to get your bearings a little bit more, to understand what's going on and understand which direction you need to take this in. So it is a yes, but as always, we are master manifestors. You are a master manifester. You can manifest your dreams, manifest your reality. So if you do not like the answer to this, or if you want to claim this reading, just type down below in the chat, in the comments, I claim this or I reject this. Just let the universe know that you want to reject this answer, you want to change it, or you want to accept it to manifest it in more. Alright, please take care, and I'll see you soon. Your reading is starting soon, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on another reading. Hello there, this is your any question yes or no reading for pile 4. So we're going to go through the gemstones now, but we're going to also get you some resonation cards as well, so that you know this is for you, that you know this is your reading. So we have got for your charms, we've got a little strawberry here, we have got a seashell, we've got I love you to the moon and back, we've got the number 16, we have got this stone here, we have got a C, and we've got a H. So we're going to go through them now. We're going to get your resonation cards to begin with. So how are you feeling right at this moment about your question and in general? Just so you know that you're connecting to this energy, and so I can connect to yours. We have got the 3 of Wands in reverse, so I feel like you feel a little bit pressured right now to take action, and I feel like this is by somebody else who is very cold and demanding. It's almost like they're trying to push you forward, they're trying to push you on, and it's almost an element here of like going, oh, you know, I feel like I have to just take action, I feel like I have to do things. And it's not necessarily because you want to, it feels like you have to kind of to make them happy. Like you're having to keep things in place, you're having to tidy things up for others, you're having to sort things for others. You are a very, very emotionally caring person, you're a very empathetic of a person. And I feel like you find it hard to disconnect from other people's problems and other people's issues. And that's kind of the problem here. It's like this part of the problem isn't even yours. Like you're dealing with everybody else's problems, everybody else's issues. And because you can't disconnect from them, because you kind of worry about other people's problems or other people's issues so much, it gets you very distracted from what you should be doing or what you could be doing for yourself, or to kind of push yourself forward. So there is this element here of you're distracting yourself, or you're getting yourself distracted away from something that you could be doing to push yourself to the next level and really push yourself forward. But I feel like the issue here is that you're not kind of progressing fast enough towards the quite right alignment here, because the fact you're kind of so pulled back from it all and you're focused on everybody else, you can't actually kind of progress with your own issues or your own goals, should I say. So we're going to get what you need to know about your question right now, but if you don't feel like this resonates with you, please check the other piles as well in this reading, as you may be drawn to another pile instead. So we're going to get started. So what do you need to know about your question right now, and what do you need to know about it right now? You need to definitely disconnect, but we kind of knew that from before. You need to kind of disconnect and realise that victory and good news about this situation will come in. Whatever this is that you're dealing with, other people's problems, you're worrying about them, do know that, you know, the issue will be resolved by them or by somebody else. There isn't really much you need to do about it as much. Other than being aware of the fact that your throat chakra is being compressed, like you're not being able to kind of speak up about your own thoughts, your own feelings right now. And that's majorly because here you are kind of feeling so compressed. You're feeling like you have to put everybody else's needs before your own. You do definitely need to disconnect from the world and enjoy yourself more right this second and kind of have some more fun. Usually this is more about explaining about the question, but I feel like you particularly need a lot of respite or a lot of like TLC, a lot of self-care to really get you to that point where you can move forward and you can progress. But let's have a look now at your answer. So is the answer to your question a yes or a no? Please remember though, you are a master manifestor. You have the ability to manifest and to alter your reality however you wish. So if you do want to reject this reading or you want to accept this reading, just comment down below, I accept this or I reject this, just so you can carry on vibrating at that frequency and you can tell the universe which direction you really want to go in to help with those manifestations. Yeah, there is definitely an element of stagnation here with the reverse of the Knight of Pentacles, so nothing's going to change quickly. Well, is it a yes or is it a no? I do feel like it's a no, and I feel like this would bring in more stagnation or more kind of being held back if it was to happen. So although I do feel like this is a no, this is kind of much like a blessing in disguise, but as we said before, you have the ability to manifest this however you want. So if you're ever not happy with a result of a reading, you want to manifest it, you know, to not happen, you can change your reality, you can change your life. You're not kind of stuck in this karmic cycle. We all have the ability to change.